Oh my gosh. My pantry door is always open when I start recording. So weird. You don't need to see in there unless you want to. But you guys have seen it. Nothing's new. It might be messier because I don't organize it every single second. I get this time. Anyways, today's the day. Tomorrow's competition. I'm exhausted. Dance every week kills me, and I don't even dance. just driving my daughter there kills me. And then went to a food bank. I'm trying to prep the food. I don't even know if I got that video out for you guys to see what I got, but I got 1 green pepper. But I did purchase some red peppers from Smith's. They were in a markdown bin, and I waited 2 days, and now it's like, I gotta do something with them. So, let me show you. I got started, and I thought, man, I'm so out of it. I probably should chat with you guys, because that's the best time to talk when your brain's being weird. But I've got some diced already. I've got them cleaned and washed. They've got water on them still. But they were starting to get wrinkly. So I thought, well, it's too late for me to try to freeze them because they're like really rough. So I'm just going to dehydrate them, and we'll throw them in soups or something. But I got 3 giant bell peppers for 99 cents. So I was like, well, I was going to freeze them, but when I saw how far gone they were, I was like, I'm just going to get this out and dehydrate them and chat with you guys, because that's, I don't know, today my brain is just not wanting to function. So we'll see what I say. That's the best time to talk. All right. So, I'm so tired. I'm not even, like, it's not that I'm super tired. I just don't know. I feel like emotionally I'm exhausted. And my brain, I can't stop thinking of stuff. So then I'm getting more worn out just doing nothing, thinking. So this morning Cody had school. And her father took her. So I don't normally even get up on those days. I just sleep in. But I was giving him some of my previous food hauls that Cody won't eat. Like, I thought she would eat those French bread pizzas. She said she won't, and we won't eat them because of the crust. And so he said he would take them, and he does a lot for us. And so, hey, you know, share the love, right? Let him enjoy those. And so Cody didn't know exactly what he was supposed to take, so I got up to help get that stuff together. And then I went and laid back down. And then Mitch went fishing with his dad this morning. He's feeling better a little. That's good. And then, so he told me goodbye, and I just stayed in bed. So this was like, probably, he left, I think, around 8, maybe, 9. And I'm still in bed. And what time is it right now? It's 11:30. I got up probably 20 minutes ago because I had to use the bathroom. And I'm just like, oh, I just want to stay in bed. But my brain, I wasn't asleep. I was just laying there. And my brain is like, oh, you should probably file taxes. And I'm like, but I don't want to. Well, you should, you know, you could do those peppers. I don't want to. You know, and everything I was trying to, like, self-convince myself to get up, I just laid there. But obviously, I managed to convince myself to get up because here I am taking care of business. And I guess that's my message for the day is no matter how hard it is and no matter how hard your struggle is, just don't quit convincing yourself to get up or do what is you need to do eventually. Eventually you'll get there. I mean, it took me from about 9 to 11, so 2 hours of talking to myself. You know, I'd tell myself, you need to do this, you know, and myself would be like, no, we could just lay here a little longer, like, almost like an inner child. But just don't give up on that child. Keep talking. Eventually you can convince yourself, you know, to get out of whatever funk you're in and take care of what you know needs to be done, because most of us are, I say most of us because, you know, not everybody's responsible adults. Sometimes I'm not. But I try to be a responsible adult, okay? But then there's those times when, nope, we are irresponsible. So, I mean, I don't know if they're all going to fit on here. It's okay. Let me get the rest of these green ones done. So what's new with you guys? I love reading your comments. What's up? Where y'all from? I know the algorithm on YouTube tells me that I have viewers in the United States and in the UK and in Australia. That's exciting to me. Like, whoop, whoop. I've never been to those places other than the United States. And so to have like friends there, that's so cool. So if you're somewhere other than Utah, because I already know what it's like here, you should comment like what the weather's like, what you guys are doing this time of year. I mean, I'm interested. I'm excited to know. I know yesterday morning we had more snow, like a crazy snowstorm. I recorded a teeny bit, like a tiny little clip. If I remember, I will insert it at the end of this video if you want to see. It was insane. I was out going to a food hall, and Cody was concerned for my safety. That's how insane it was. So, yeah, if you watch to the end, you can see that. I'll remember. You will remember. Just tell yourself you're going to do it. I'm always saying, don't make excuses, make things happen. So, do that. Candy will put that clip in the end. Oh my gosh. You know, even as I'm standing here cutting this, I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I don't want these to be wasted. I want to be able to enjoy them in soup. And so if I don't do something with them, they're going to be garbage. And I think that's the hardest part of prepping food, honestly, is prepping it. Because eating food is not hard at all. You know, you just open your mouth and put it in. It's the prepping and the preparing and the saving. I watch some of these people that can, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so much work. But then they can, you know, save their crops or their harvest or whatever it is that they're canning, and then they've got food later. They don't, later when they want like a can of peaches or something, they don't got to go pick it from the tree and do all that stuff because it's the middle of winter or whatever, and there is no peaches on the tree. So I think it's really smart to preserve your food, especially when you get abundance. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, make sure you're watching my food hauls. I got an abundance yesterday, like abundance. I haven't even got to that footage yet to edit it, but it was insane. We were so beyond blessed is an understatement. And we shared and shared, and we still have tons of stuff. And it's funny because one bell pepper came from the food hall yesterday. But there was a lot of other like fruits. Oh my gosh, so much fruit. So good. All right, I'm going to need another tray. This is full. So, a good thing I've got these, and I've got a couple more of these on my wish list. Oh man, I can't wait to get paid and I can order those. And then the little dehydrator pack, I think I mentioned it in another video, but I need to get those. Not this month though, because I've totally overspent, and I am like 600 in the hole. And it's okay though, because I am blessed, and everything will be okay. I have a daughter who's willing to help me, to loan me a little bit of money to take care of it. So I don't know what happened, how I mismanaged, misfigured. I did something wrong, but it'll be all right. So definitely this is not the month to buy those trays. Cannot charge anything, cannot put anything on a card extra. I mean, we spend about $300 a month on gas. And once I get my car paid off, well, it's not my car. Once we get our car paid off, then my first purchase is going to be a cheaper gas car. When we bought that car, we were without a vehicle because our car had died. That's an emotional video on our family channel. If you haven't seen it, it was So sad. We broke down on the side of the road on the way home from a dance competition, like a long way from home. It worked out okay, and we were saved. Some friends came and helped us, but we lost our vehicle. So we were without a vehicle, and then we ended up buying the car we have now from a family member, and it was only like $2,000. So you'd think, well, it should be paid off. Yeah, but not when you're only paying $100 a month. It takes a while. So I didn't realize when I bought the car that it used a lot of gas, and I probably should have. I probably should have done some research. I was just grateful to be able to purchase a car and not have to spend like $10,000, $15,000 that we don't have. And so I am grateful even today, knowing that I spend $300 a month on gas, that we have a running vehicle. I'm grateful that we have a wonderful mechanic, so when there's problems, he's able to help us without, you know, breaking the bank. So I'm grateful for all that. But once we get it paid off, I'm definitely buying a Toyota Camry or something very similar that's really good on gas, because as much as we drive to dance, I need a car that I can make like, you know, 4 or 5 trips on a tank, not 2. So, and then it'd be nice if the gas prices went down. That'd be great as well, you know. But hopefully I'll be able to buy a new car around Christmas, I'm hoping, because it's right now I just owe a little over 1,000, like 1,050, I think. And now if you're doing math, because I'm that person, well, if the car's only 2,000, you've been paying blah blah blah. We borrowed more than 2,000. We borrowed 3,000 so we could get for any repairs or anything that was needed on the car. So we borrowed 3,000, and that's why it's not paid off yet. But it'll be paid off soon enough. I do pay more than the payment each month, even if it's just like $5 more. So we get that paid off, and then I won't be spending so much on gas, which is what's killing our budget. So, and hopefully in the next month here it'll warm up and I can have a yard sale. I have so much stuff I'm trying to get rid of. If you watch that video with all my books, I know Sassy Granny Vlogs, if I remember right, Sassy Granny Vlogs said she was interested in a book set that we had. But that one I don't know that we're getting rid of, but if we do, you know, definitely I'll let her know. But, you know, we have so many things that we're going to be getting rid of, selling, and hopefully that money will help pay off the car sooner as well. Oh my gosh, I got it all in here. All right. I was faster than my usual, but I only had a couple peppers. So let's get this going. Let's get it dried and put away. So I'm done for the day. Take a drink. Alright, I've got dishes to do that I don't want to. Oh, my mouth is really sore up on top. I don't know if I've eaten something that's caused a rash or what, but super sore. That's why I'm not wearing my teeth right now. Planning to wear them tomorrow. I'm hoping my mouth feels better to Cody's dance competition, but right now I gotta do dishes. They will not wash themselves. So, yeah. I don't know if I've ever washed dishes on a video before, but I only have a couple, and I figure why not? You guys can see how I wash my dishes. I put soap in a scrubby, and, you know, I tend to let the water run at least till it gets warm. My husband doesn't let it run, but I like the water to be really hot. So then I'll wash all my dishes, and then I rinse them and put them in the strainer. Yeah, it's still ice cold. It's so cold here. Oh my gosh. To me it's cold. I can't imagine other people like in Alaska or something, and I'm saying I'm freezing, and they're like, girl, that's a heat wave. But it's funny because I have a dishwasher, but I've never used one, and I don't know how to use one. I mean, I'm sure there's a YouTube video. There's probably instructions on the machine. But I just feel like, okay, it's warm now. I feel like I could probably get it cleaner than a dishwasher. And I've just heard a lot of bad things about dishwashers. And like, the water might leak, and then you've got a flood in your house somewhere, and it's, ugh. It just, to me, sounds like a nightmare. Or you load it, and then nobody wants to unload it, or nobody wants to load it, and then you can't find any dishes, and you're like, we don't have any dishes. Well, it's because they're all in the dishwasher, you know? And that just seems like so much work. Like, this is not a lot of work to me. And feeling the water on my hand, it actually is warming my body up. So that's, oh, it feels so good. It's like very relaxing to me, especially when I touch it when there's only a couple dishes. And then we're done. I mean, literally within just a couple of minutes, we're done. And then I can just wash out my sink from where the dirty dishes were. And I have a garbage disposal on the side, so all my peppers, trimmings or whatever, are just gone. Easy peasy. How do you guys have dishwashers, or do you wash them by hand? It's like, I think a lot of people have both. Like I have a dishwasher, but I don't use it. I have no idea. I don't have a desire to, actually. I mean, if it's really made my life simpler, maybe. But I feel like it would just make more work for me. I'd have to wash them twice. You know? At least that's my thought on it. What are your thoughts? Do you prefer hand washing or dishwasher washing? Let me know. I bought this at Winco 2 days ago. I was really wanting watermelon. I haven't opened it yet because it looks so good. I just don't want to eat it. But then I'm like, girl, you paid for that. And this little bit of watermelon, oh my gosh, like it should be 99 cents. It's $2. It's crazy. I can't believe I spent that much money. I think that's so much for a piece of watermelon. But maybe not. Maybe that's normal. What's a slice of watermelon cost where you guys live? Like this is like literally like one slice cut into 4 pieces. $2. I'm curious what prices are where you guys live. How much would this cost where you live? Let me know if I got a good deal or if I paid way too much money. How's it gonna go from 70 and sunny to 30 and snowing in one day? This is like insanity. Can't even see. It's crazy.